Hello and welcome to the video. Long time no see, at least as far as the weekly bench updates go. Unfortunately, lately I've just not had much to show you guys, but it doesn't mean that I haven't been working on some things. One of those is currently wrapping up 4 different paint job projects, a couple of those being Sean's, so I've been holding the videos or any kind of updates on those until he gets to receive those in person. Check those out. Super excited for that. Hopefully he's excited and I didn't disappoint. So I've been holding on to those. It's been about a week or two now since they've been cleared. Just want to make sure that they're good and cured up before I wrap them up for shipping. So Monday or Tuesday, I should be able to get those in the mail, and Sean should receive them by the end of the week. So again, look forward to seeing his reaction and his final touches on those projects whenever he gets to them. Like I said, I am holding videos for Sean's kits until he gets those and can debut them on his channel. Once he does that, then I can release my videos, let you guys see how that paint job developed. They're not really how-tos, but I do kind of follow along in the process so that you and Sean kind of knows how the paint jobs happened on those kits. Along with those two, I have a couple other ones going. One's a little more of a how-to project, but again, just some follow-along stuff, more paint videos coming in the near future for you guys. And since we have been doing a lot of painting, masking, bare metal foiling, etc., I've been kind of avoiding doing any body work, so some of the other projects have really been put on hold, such as the build for 3, which is like the Psychedelic 60s group build, the benefit auction, and a Facebook custom build off going on. So I haven't really progressed on this one, but we should be able to pick up the pace now that we've wrapping up those projects, not worrying about clear coat or getting dust all over our workspace. So again, look forward to doing this one. Another reason that I did pick a curbside for this project, so it won't take a lengthy amount of time once we get going on it. So there's that guy. Moving on, we will have the small scale group build, which we just kind of jumped in this week. We've already started progressing along. Looks to be a pretty decent kit. Here it is. We don't have the roof on it yet. We're kind of holding on to that, but pretty impressed with how it's fitting together. I haven't done any of that fender fitting, but you can see how nice that seam is working out. I'll probably just use a little bit of super glue along that top seam to finish it off, and that should be pretty good. Same with the back, just a slight little bit there. It would be interesting to try to do one of these, naked, and maybe using some black sprue glue or something like that to fill in everything. I think this black would polish up nicely. So far, everything's been looking pretty good. The only kind of issue has been this front end. It's not real clean up here. See if I can get this lighting on it. You can see the seam's pretty strong up in here. That's going to be the biggest complication with this project. Again, not very much, just a little bit of sanding and filler work, and that'll get cleaned up and we'll be ready to go. So again, very impressed with these kits. A little bit of fitment, and away you go. Again, we're holding on to the roof until we do the dash. We'll get the dash and stuff in there, maybe even paint that, mask it off before we do the outside. Should have done that before I put this front end on, but it's one of those things. Sometimes the first time you don't catch things right away. We've got some other things glued up. We've got the engine glued up, ready to go. What else we got in here? We do have the lady figure glued up, ready to go. She's got some seam work to do, like on her arms there. The head is pretty good. Pretty happy with the way it's all fitting up. And get a little better light here. Get that adjusted. See, the seams are pretty good. One little spot there in the arm, but again, overall, pretty good. The gentleman was a one-piece unit, which again was surprising. So he'll clean up nicely. We've got the seat together. We've got the rear axle assembly put together. That's all fitting really well. Kit looks pretty clean for the most part for being a 1956 tooling. We got the seat backs on that guy. We did dechrome the bumpers. There was just a couple of wear spots on them, so I decided to strip those out. We'll get those cleaned up. They didn't have much as far as that ugly, mid bumper seam. A little bit of flash here on the ends, but it was just a case of some rubbed off spots, you know, like out on these points. Must have been rubbing around in the box a little bit, so I'm just going to strip them all. We did rechrome the Cadillac, so there's no reason we can't do this one. The valve covers, they're going to be a cast aluminum, so we stripped the chrome off those. Same with the taillights, they just had a small wear spot. The roof has been pretty clean. We just sanded up some of this edging. That'll fit up nice as far as all the test fitting. Right now, again, we'll just have to clean up the rest of the bodywork and then decide on a color. Basically, the entire time I was expecting to go black with this, because if it was a real one, that's the only color I'd want for a Continental. But again, you know, seeing the small scale, kind of how black works as far as model colors, kind of lose some definition. So I'm sitting in between going black or possibly a gold, a light gold. I have a couple here, the TS75 Champagne Gold or Titanium Gold. Let me know what you guys think. Should we go with a high gloss black like a Continental should be, or should we switch it up and go with something a little lighter to show off some of that detail of the small scale? Let me know. I know JD had mentioned a blue that he liked. I did see some pictures of the blue, but it looks a little too sporty for my taste, being it's a kind of a top tier luxury car. So I think gloss black is the best option, but again, being small scale, a model that black kind of mutes itself. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys would run black or one of these golds, or maybe even another option, let me know in the comments below. But we should get moving along again on this in the coming weeks. I don't think we're going to be too far out on that guy. And then one other project coming to the bench, of course, is the naked model grip build. I am going to do the 67 Chevelle, just like I did when I was younger. Going to be completely naked, just polish up some things. We might blend these two kits together. I do have two kits that are kind of different shades of blue, so I think that'll give us a little bit of contrast in there without being going too far away from the original build. Again, I'll look forward to that. That'll be another one, just like the rest of these, pretty quick and easy. All three of these projects need to be wrapped up by February 29th, the end of this month. So again, quick projects, hopefully get them wrapped up and get back on track with everything. And last but not least, I should have done this first, we did get a shop card in from Ajax over at Rattle Can Shenanigans. I do appreciate you sending out the cards, beautiful builds, and one fantastic name of Rattle Can Shenanigans. Do love that Black Widow style paint job. Of course, the old truck, and I can't say no to some nice stickers. Again, thanks Ted for that. And with that, I think that kind of wraps it up for this week. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.